Hello, welcome to this special stream.
Is this the most people that's ever been on camera at once in here?
No,
like
no,
this is the karaoke at Christmas.
Karaoke in this room.
Oh, in this room.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm sure we've done this many people before on something, but maybe not.
Well, you certainly have.
Are you lining up your hat?
In his Elsa wig this time.
That's really weird.
Very strange.
Flubber!
He's like Stretch Armstrong, everyone's favourite toy from the 90s. Anyway, so this is a sponsored stream. We are recounting our experiences at Frontier Expo 2017, or 17, as it's just called.
We all went.
For the vernacular.
But of course, it's the first one.
We all went.
Not the 17th.
It's not the 17th. It should really have an apostrophe, shouldn't it, really?
I think
Frontier
it
Expo
means 2017.
Yeah.
But there's no 20.
That's the thing. That's where we're tripping up already, where there's confusion.
So you're thinking it's the 17th?
I was
exactly.
I thought
it is
like
the first.
Exactly. Very impressive for the first.
It's a nice font, though, isn't it? Frontier.
Yeah. What font do you think that is, though?
But they did a SIPS and went Expo all lowercase.
I think it's Impact.
So Frontier's all uppercase, and then
That's what
Expo's
matters,
lowercase.
right? Expo's like,
it looks narrower than Impact.
Yeah.
Do you like the term Expo though as well? Expo.
Yeah.
Well, we kept calling it Frontier Con. Didn't
Exactly. Yeah, but con obviously.
Like the fools we are.
Is it like we conned them? Does it have negative connotations, or is it Frontier Explosion?
Yeah.
It's exposition.
Exposition.
Exposure.
Expose.
Expose. There you go. And we're going to do that right now. So on the day, there was an announcement with a load of videos and images, and we are going to bring those images and videos to you.
For those that missed it.
Right now. And to do so, I'm going to...
Play another file without sound.
Here we go.
Yeah, pick one with voices.
Does it have That's not the one here.
Oh, it's actually, this one does have sound. So there you go.
So this is all in-engine.
This is the first
in-game footage.
In-game footage preview, isn't it?
Yeah, for Jurassic World Evolution.
I do get excited for the fact that you can do a park management for Jurassic Park.
Oh man,
who doesn't want to do that?
I'm more interested in the fact that you can make your own dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, you can...
Can you, though? Can
well,
you
mutate?
You splice them.
But can I? So could I make a T-Rex Triceratops?
Oh, okay.
Triceratops
I
with...
think you can change their behaviours, maybe some size. I want to make a really small T-Rex.
Yeah.
Like a pocket-sized one.
With really big arms.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
They were saying they scanned the actual
T-Rex.
T-Rex
they got
they
one.
used
Yeah,
in the
they
movie.
got a spare
They
one.
sent the model by Universal, weren't they?
Yeah.
They're very
Yeah.
endangered. There's only a
It's
couple
all
of them
very,
left.
very accurate to the film. Obviously not to real dinosaurs because we had that talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And they're meant to be colourful.
It's odd that they put that talk just before they announced this game.
Yeah.
Where they were like, the guy was literally saying, all the dinosaurs in Jurassic World are completely unrealistic.
Yeah, they don't look
Here's
anything
our new
like
game.
this.
I like it.
Vision, man.
And he's like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I like this sleeping T-Rex.
It's like a little dog sleeping, isn't it?
And that's the same
nestling down.
helicopter there. Just I don't know quite what it's doing.
Does it
I think
have,
it's like Tours, isn't it?
does it have one
They're
seatbelt
trying
at the
to
back?
scare
'Cause
the dinosaurs.
that's
trying
the
to
time.
spook him.
Yeah, I think it is one seatbelt type, so they time together, and that's an analogy to the film, you see, because it was
Life finds a
females,
Right.
but
Life finds a way.
still makes it happen.
life always
finds
finds
a
a
way.
way.
Yeah.
There is.
So deep.
Oh!
The iconic.
And again, obviously, it wouldn't have sounded anything like that.
Sounded like birds.
It would have sounded like a bird.
So, do you reckon there were dinosaurs that could be like parrots that would
Go to
speak back
sleep.
to you?
Maybe.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, there was no one to speak to them.
Presents of it.
Pretty T-Rex.
Fuck me a raptor. Fuck me a raptor. Oh, wait.
Anyway, there we go.
There it is.
I'm going
In-game.
to pause it there just so we can have that lovely backdrop. While we talk about Jurassic World Evolution. So, so we got to see we saw the game designer, the lead animator, and a guy with a very impressive beard that I don't know quite what he did.
He had like a gigantic mustache
he had
as well.
the
That
world's
mustache
biggest-
was so
Like a
big.
heavy
I
mustache.
Yeah,
couldn't
it
quite
was-
understand what he was saying because his voice wouldn't get through his moustache.
But he had that really good like
Maybe.
old school animation
Maybe.
style of his mustache just moves. So you
Yeah.
didn't have to like
Yeah.
actually lip sync
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Just
that-
wobble the mustache
I
every
think
time he
that,
speaks.
I
It
think
was
that
cool.
would definitely work.
Nightmare for lip readers.
Exactly.
Maybe that's why he did it. So no one could.
Not this time.
He's got
Yes.
an ex-girlfriend that's deaf. Yeah.
Swiftly moving on. So that we didn't really know anything about the game going into it, short of it was Jurassic World and Frontier,
And a
it
park
was going to be a
management.
park management.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what we found out is that there's going to be 5 islands that we will get opportunities to take
Cinco
control of.
Muertes.
All very distinct,
They're 5 deaths.
with different challenges,
Different
different
challenges.
environments, different styles.
And then there's the 3 tiers or 3 paths, I guess, in park management.
Yes.
Does anyone know what they are?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Science.
Hang on, no, Tom said
Tom.
Security,
Yeah.
Wasn't the first one?
damage and aggression.
No, that's
Entertainment.
Entertainment, well done.
and science.
Yeah.
And dino baiting.
And dino baiting.
Come on, do something cool!
Yeah, go on,
That's entertainment.
that will be entertainment. Will be like you can just. Wouldn't it be good if it was like was it
Get
black
the
and
cattle
white, or
prods.
which was the one where you had the hand and
Yeah.
you would, like,
Just pick
Oh,
just
yeah.
poke you?
Like,
Yeah,
Drop
go on.
them in the pen.
Yeah, gonna make
nudge
this.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make this T-Rex a real
Just
idiot.
slap your
Yeah,
T-Rex
yeah,
around.
come on.
Set them on
Yeah.
fire so they learn how to
Yeah.
cast a water
Wow.
spell.
Turn into an animal torture symbol.
Crucible.
Yeah.
Well, like you could do
Dinosaur
like
torture.
the running of the bulls, couldn't you? Where you just like have a particular fairway that all your guests are. Like, you
release
just open
the
a gate. Oh dear!
It's like Triceratops.
Oh man, you
Raptors are
100% will do that.
Honestly,
though.
that
Given
is-
the choice,
That
you will
has
release
to
your
be
dinosaurs.
this game. This game needs to be killing your
Yes.
park attendee simulator
You can,
2018.
though. So the security element of it is you can make the dinosaurs way more aggressive.
Yeah, but do you
and
win the? Yeah,
balance
but,
that
but
with-
how's that playing the
It
game?
might be more entertaining.
No, I want to kill everyone that goes there. I want to open
Yeah,
my
you can-
park,
you can do that.
fill it to maximum
sure you can do that.
capacity,
God.
and then I
Let
want to
the
like
rest
turn the
a
fence.
dinosaur-
You're the guy
You
on
saw a
roller
roller
Yeah.
fence.
You're the guy
Your
on roller
park
coaster
will be
tycoon,
called
which
Dino
set all the tornadoes
Dash
off.
Saw, and so
Want to play a game?
you want to play a game,
Yeah.
and it's all about killing people in an elaborate way with
There's
dinosaurs.
going to be a Steam Workshop
dinosaurs.
dinosaur.
How do you like watching a dinosaur eat you?
It's like, so you've really gone off the boil. You used to
got a lot
be
wackier.
super smart with your scenarios.
I made another one of those films, by the way. God,
Another
sorry.
one?
Sorry.
That's irrelevant.
How many?
It's irrelevant, but it's
How
just
many?
like...
How many have they made now?
It's like
Apparently there's a
I don't
Saw
know,
2 now,
7 or
yeah.
8.
Yeah,
They made another one.
Anyway, so dinosaurs. We discovered during the day that they're birds and they look nothing like this. However, this game does look quite nice.
Birds
it looks
are
like
dinosaurs.
It's tricky because obviously I don't think we'll have necessarily like this perspective in the game.
I don't think
Yeah, I
I
think
bet you'll be able to like put
be
your
free.
camera
On
down and
Planet
zoom
Coaster,
I
around.
imagine there'll be a free cam.
Yeah.
You probably
You
won't,
really go
won't
down
ever
into the
really need
action.
to.
Yeah, you can.
I like
Yeah.
to look at.
Like having this fight here. Is this? Am I going to have just a big field and I put them all in together?
Oh, that'd be good.
Like
Becomes
you know,
ultimate battle sim.
is, is that it?
Frontier made Zoo Tycoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did you never do that?
Wasn't
Like,
there a Jurassic Park
just
mod
put-
to that?
I think maybe there was.
I think there was like a
dinosaurs or
Jurassic. I
something.
swear I played like a dinosaur game.
You might have done like a prehistoric one.
Yeah,
InGen
maybe.
or
But
something.
you could
like
put
there's a-
penguins in with tigers, and the tigers would just kill
If
all of
they've
your
done it already,
penguins.
perfect.
There you go.
And so I think you will.
Look at that.
If you went to like a Jurassic World, you would want to watch dinosaurs fight each other.
That's the
Exactly. I
entertainment
don't want to
bracket.
have ethics and morals be a part of this game.
Well, they're extinct animals, so
Yeah.
we can kind of do whatever we like with them.
Exactly.
They don't have
I mean,
a right
you
to
know.
exist, surely. So forcing them to fight each other,
Yeah.
we're just
It's only
restoring the natural order.
also, this pyramid.
Sorry?
Where's this from?
Jurassic World, isn't it?
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
they've
is
had that
is
style
the
in all
pyramid?
of the
Isn't that like
Jurassic-
the
One of the ones they
hotel?
found on the island.
Yeah. Is that with the original numbers? They found the pyramid.
And there's a Stargate
That's
inside
it, exactly. At the bottom of there, there's a
wow.
Stargate, and you can travel to the ship where Ripley's on.
Travel back to when the real
Really- really
dinosaurs
crossing
were.
So
Yeah.
is that? I don't
Strowman.
remember that in Jurassic World. Is there a big pyramid?
Yeah, it's
that
like
their
the very
visitor
centre
centre?
of the park.
Isn't it like
Ah.
the hotel? Yeah.
Oh, I never really
Well,
paid
I think
attention.
it's less of a pyramid, it's more of like a Chichen Itza style thing.
Oh, that's
As in it's like,
yeah.
Was Chichen Itza not a pyramid?
what?
Was it a step pyramid?
Step pyramid.
Yeah,
Right,
it's-
right.
well, like like less of like an Egyptian pyramid, you know, which most people associate with. It's more of like a step-based pyramid that had like a shrine on the outside of it that they
Was
could
it
do
the
stuff
Egyptian
on.
pyramids not step-based?
No, well, the Great Pyramids of Giza are smooth.
Like
They
flat?
were smooth.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
they were
they just
coloured.
ski down them.
They lost their
And-
out
Oh,
coaching.
shit.
The peak was covered in gold.
Yeah, Gold Peak.
But also, I think that
Has anybody
you
stolen
tended
it?
to go inside Egyptian pyramids, whilst the ones that are in like Chichen Itza and stuff had like stairways on the outside of them,
Yeah.
and like they had external stuff. No, they're probably very similar. All I'm saying is,
Hopefully, this game
probably
dives into
isn't.
some of these differences.
This probably isn't based on an Egyptian style pyramid.
They
That's
never
all I'm
clarified
saying.
any of this in the talk.
No,
Yeah, the paleontologists did not go heavily
No,
into
no, exactly.
the difference between pyramids.
one thing.
or a
Yeah.
Chichen Itza? Need to clarify.
One thing they did talk about is that the Isla Nublar, Isla Nublar, how do you say it?
Isla Nublar.
Isla Nublar.
Isla Nublar is going to be in the game.
That's Site B.
No, that's Site A. That's the original one. Site B, I'm guessing, is one of the 5 ones, or maybe not in at all.
Yeah, it must
Because
be.
Site B is from Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah.
and Isla Nublar is from Jurassic Park 1
I
and
think
Jurassic
Site
World.
B is one of the 5, isn't it?
Well, I don't know.
No, I don't think it is.
I didn't realize there was 5. He said like, yeah, it's going to be the 5 deaths, and I'm like,
At the start of The Lost World,
Yeah.
they mention it.
all right.
Yeah.
And it's like
Oh,
5.
do they?
So I think Site B is one of the 5.
Why do they call
Okay.
them the 5 deaths? Because they're covered in fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, 5 times they fucked up. There we go. It's just like, we're hoping this time we don't screw up too badly. We'll see.
Little bit of trivia.
Yeah.
The very first Yogscast that we did was set. The island was called Isla Nublar.
It was, wasn't it? Yes.
wow.
Just little behind the scenes
There we
bit
go.
of trivia.
information there.
Little nugget.
But the thing is, if they go back to, like, is it going to be? Do you reckon it's going to be of Jurassic Park era, or is it because it's Jurassic World?
It has to be post.
So it has to be
surely.
post.
Jurassic World
So
era.
do you reckon that's going to be us going along and fixing it up, or
I think either fixed or you're going to go in and you're going to like capture dinosaurs to bring to your
To your
like,
other
new
park.
park.
Oh, yeah,
I
that'd be
bet
a
like
good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah.
because
there'll
is
be some
the
kind of thing
T-Rex
there.
in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World
Oh,
is
it's
the same
it's the
one
same
from
one.
Jurassic Park
That's why it's
1,
got those
the original
scars
one.
on it.
Yeah.
So it's the same one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But the one in Jurassic Park 2 was a completely different T-Rex.
Yeah.
Different island. Okay.
different island.
I think if I've
T-Rex.
learned anything
Possibly
from
shoot one.
Jurassic Park films is
He wanted to, but his
Yeah.
gun had been unloaded by
Those troublesome kids.
No, the other person, and so that's why he couldn't shoot the T-Rex with his elephant gun.
So what happened to Pete?
He got killed.
who unloaded it?
Died.
There's like the hippie
action-
guy,
yeah.
who's like, we can't shoot the dinosaurs even though we're being chased and everyone's dying to the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And so he unloads his gun, and Pete Postlewaite like is like, "Oh, I got you now." No
Nope.
good. no bullets. And then he's like, "No balls."
And he
So-
stumped them with the shells.
Jurassic World experts, I'm guessing Duncan, how did it go from they went around in a jeep to a giant gyroscopic sphere that's indestructible, but up until a dinosaur
Bites
eats
it.
it?
Well, the
How does-
Indominus Rex is pretty.
What do you mean?
badass.
How did it go from there?
Well, like technology. I mean, I can believe that we've got the DNA technology
Yeah.
to make a dinosaur, even though the expert told me no,
no,
we
impossible.
can't do that.
I think it was the natural progression from Gladiators, the TV show.
Yeah,
Just
you
the
think so?
atmospheres.
Yeah, exactly.
They
You
took
think-
that and thought,
They said, "Dinosaurs, you will go on my second whistle."
I just imagine one of those
can't break
spheres.
into these then.
They must have
Dinosaurs,
like
those
tested
big
it.
sticks with foam on
crazy
the
windscreen wipers that clean the outside
Yeah,
of the
because
ball.
if you go over because you can
Go over
drive it
dinosaur
yourself
shit.
A big
around
dino poo.
dino droppings, you know, you're
You
gonna.
just got this big brown smear all around, and you can't,
Can't see
shit.
anything.
Well, you can
You
see
can't
shit.
see shit.
Yeah.
You can't see anything else.
That's one
You know,
big pile of
that
shit.
magic waterproof spray. You know,
Yeah.
people
So we
spray
have-
it on their shoes, then dip them in mud, and they
So
come
you
out.
think you've
and
covered
like,
the spheres in
they're
that?
not
Hydrophobic.
covered in mud.
We've got some great.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the
Lovely.
Jurassic
Diplodocus?
World. That's a
Is that what that is?
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus.
I must say.
It's a Bronto, actually.
Bronto, is it? There you go.
And
Bronto.
Bronto isn't a real dinosaur.
Oh, isn't it? Do you
You're
reckon?
a
Is
real
that one of the ones
dinosaur.
where they messed up?
Yeah.
They put the bones in the wrong place, and
It's
they just
like-
said like,
Well, they mixed
"Oh."
up two different
Indominus
dinosaurs.
Rex. That wasn't real.
Oh.
They were
No, that was
mating.
clone
That was
though.
made though.
And spoilers, I was so sure, like, the reveal when they suddenly said, like, you know, they didn't say what else they'd cloned it with, like, what they put in there. I was so sure it was going to be human. I was waiting for them to be like, oh my God, that's why it's so smart. It's
so
a person! You know, like, hello, Dr. Grant, welcome back.
How can he talk?
Well, there were
Using
two
his mouth.
pitches for like the new Jurassic movie,
Yeah.
like the reboot, and the other one was cloning people.
There you go.
And they released like the like concept
Yeah.
art.
Oh, really?
And
That's
it
what they've
was,
done here, actually.
Like,
They
it
actually
looked
found-
really like horror.
Maybe
and-
that's what we're going to
Yeah,
go
they
into.
found an ancient scarab beetle, and they've extracted ancient Egyptian DNA.
Oh, no.
Which is why there's a pyramid.
But unfortunately,
they've
it
cloned
fed,
the ancient
it
Egyptians.
fed on a mummy,
They just
and that mummy
Oh.
was the mummy from the film The Mummy.
Oh,
Oh.
Imhotep.
my-
Imhotep.
They're in the same universe. We didn't
Exactly.
know.
Incredible.
And
Yeah.
that's
Why would we
what's...
know?
yeah,
Wow.
Universal.
Yeah. Man.
Thankfully, King Kong is also a Universal property, and he's on another island
Yeah,
that we
Kong
have to then
Island,
ship him
yeah.
over, and then he's going to fight
Yeah.
the giant
Oh, the T-Rex.
people,
canon.
T-Rex.
This is all-
I mean, we've
space
seen him
mummies.
do that, and he wins pretty easily.
He just snaps their blows open.
He's
Like
pretty-
constantly.
Apparently,
Like,
ripping a jaw off of a T-Rex kills it. Like that's where its like nervous system is.
Oh,
That's-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
boom.
Is it like a
It
dog
doesn't
where
really
you pull
hurt.
apart the...
Oh,
it,
he tore it
Yeah.
and just crushed
and
his
the
skull,
ribcage
didn't he?
comes out?
No,
Well,
he did
yeah.
it. He did it with the mouth.
Yeah,
Have you seen seen.
pulled it open.
You must have
and
seen
got-
King Kong. He rips
Yeah.
a dinosaur's mouth open.
Oh, yeah, I
it's
did
just
see
fine.
that. Yeah.
I felt bad for the
Peter
Yeah,
dinosaur.
Jackson
exactly. I did exactly.
Yeah.
They were trying to eat him.
Yeah, but still.
But they were
still,
trying to eat the
he's-
little woman.
I don't want to see
Oh.
any animals get
And at the
their head
end,
eaten, you know?
turned out they
From
were
Little
all
Women.
Even if
Little
it's a-
Women. Okay. So Jurassic Park. We also had. We've seen that one. And that's what else have we got? Jurassic Park. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, it's,
Here's the dig site. So
Oh,
his
okay.
little movie showing you how you find a dig site.
It's a lot like Expo.
Boom. I hope you don't have to microtransactions speed it up.
Oh, I see.
But I
So
don't
you're
know,
going to find
7 minutes.
You
dig
go and
site.
find the dig
Yeah.
sites to
And you
discover.
And then you send your dudes.
Yeah.
extract the amber from them.
But
get
these
the
are
DNA.
actual. These are actual dig sites.
This is how
Around
you
the
find
world.
new dinosaur species.
Menace 5 is in position.
It's not many, is there?
It's cool.
Really?
Well, I think it's.
I think you
what I'm
find
happy is that
Don't
there's some
even bother
UK
with South
representation.
America.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, woo!
We got
Bristol?
two in there.
UK!
Oh, we found.
It'd be Cornwall.
Yeah.
It'd be Devon, and they'd be like, we found a pasty. It'd be like, oh, but on the crust there was, yeah, that'd be
Oh my gosh,
brilliant.
It's like it's a bit
It's
like
frill,
a
it's a
stegosaurus.
big,
Oh,
It looks a lot like a stegosaurus, but like the
on the
spikes
things, the
are like
spines
oh
of
my
pasties.
God.
Oh, that'd be delicious. And you can snap them off and feed them to your guests.
Yeah.
And there you go. And that's, wouldn't
I
that be
thought you'd
brilliant?
just make one out of like a Cornish pasty. Because if
Yeah.
you turn it on the side, it's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
the right shape
The
for the
stegosaurus
body.
looks a lot like
Put
So
some
this-
little
pasty.
legs in.
This one's a
Doritos in the top.
Paraphysaurus. A Paraphysaurus.
Oh.
How do I make this?
I might do that when I get
Nice.
home. I'm going to make the stegosaurus.
So these were the.
A Paraphysaurus.
Paris.
This is what they were showing us
Parasaurus.
whilst they were talking about the
Yeah.
animations and how much they
how much
Look,
detail.
it's a
detail that went
pasty.
into it.
There you
It's
go. This is
basically-
pasties, and it's 2 rows of pasties as well. So it'd be good. But yeah, so the dinosaur expert told us these spines would be really colourful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be grey and brown.
Yeah.
They would be flamboyant and attracting mates.
Yeah.
Spielberg had a different
in the
idea.
males.
It might be a female though.
Yeah,
in which case-
exactly.
Which, in all fairness, Jurassic Park
They are
and
all
Jurassic
females.
World, they are all females.
So in fact, it's correct.
Now, obviously, look at this guy up here. Scary. And he would have had probably, these would have all been very
Beautiful
brightly coloured.
colours, yeah.
But it's a lady.
Again, it's a she.
It's a she.
Apparently, the T-Rex would have been
But feathered.
scavengers.
Feathered up
so-
here.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, because they couldn't run very fast. So in the film, one of the big things is they're driving a Jeep, like 30 miles an hour, and this T-Rex is gaining on them. Apparently, if it ran that fast, it would snap its own legs.
Also, what
Yeah,
are
really
those
snap its own
arms
legs?
actually for?
They're
Scavenging.
Vestigial
What does that
Mating.
mean?
means they're not.
Vestigial.
They were like a thing, but
Yeah.
now they're like a remnant.
Oh, so they don't really do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Just use the
Because it just
tail.
doesn't need
limb
them
parts.
anymore.
Like we don't need like 2 kidneys.
But yeah,
Well, it's like your appendix.
also, it
Yeah.
had feathered shoulders on the
Tailbone.
one they showed
It's
us.
the appendix of the.
It would have had
Yeah.
like a bushy, it would have looked
Little
like a bit like a
wings.
vulture.
Feathered, yeah.
Yeah.
And that would make sense with it being a scavenger. And, slow moving, big mouth, tiny arms, couldn't really catch anything. It would just go along and eat stuff.
Sounds a lot like a
What?
dinosaur.
All right, okay. So I thought you were going to say like me or something. Yeah.
That's the clip again.
So that's the clip. And that is that. So that is
That's
Jurassic World Evolution. On a hype meter, you can. Where would you say you guys are on it? Tom, are you hyped for this
out of
game?
like 10?
Out of whatever, I don't care.
I reckon I'm gonna go with like 9
9,
Okay,
wow.
that's
Holy.
good. Yeah.
because I want to see like the final details
Yeah.
of the mechanics. But I am really really hot for. I love that kind of game.
But you've seen
and
Planet Coaster and what they
dinosaurs.
can do, so it's.
Yeah, like if they can.
What I'm a
make
little
it
worried
even
about is
close
that
to,
Planet
like,
Coaster,
completely
you
to-
can't actually kill people. They always get up.
They're gonna have to. In the
So-
trailer,
Yeah, to
they
get
show
to- my-
a dinosaur
yeah.
going
Just
along
died,
and
yeah.
eating a person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Immediately.
if
Do
they
they?
don't,
You want-
if they don't,
Not in this
have-
one, in the announced trailer.
Oh,
You
okay.
want stats for
Well, that's
customers
fine.
killed, don't you?
Yeah,
Guess that's killed.
exactly.
Be
I
a
want there to
moment.
be a coupon day as well, because they
Yeah.
joked about it in the first film, but I'm going to make it a reality.
And then all the poor people come to the
Yeah.
island, and
And
then
then-
you release the dinosaur.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah, brilliant. That'd be brilliant. Duncan, are you excited for this?
Yeah.
Is this going to be one you play?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah?
I love the idea of just
You're a huge.
killing everyone.
Yeah, isn't that? I mean,
Why is that I would like to build a successful park. I don't know about you guys.
I really hope it's
Come on, I
fiscally a
want to fulfill
success.
Amaranth's wishes
The
and make
research
them a successful park.
The research paths. They got the science one, which is like studying dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Security, I guess, is like militarizing them.
maybe. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, that could make
wow.
sense.
And then
Oh,
entertainment
yeah.
is just making like a fun fair.
Velociraptors with lasers on their heads.
yeah.
Well, they have
freaking
those in
laser
Jurassic
beams
World.
attached to their heads.
The Navy wants to use them.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
mean,
was
that guy
controlling
was an
them, wasn't he?
idiot as well.
Why the Navy? They
He
can't
deserved-
swim.
No, that's the point, though. They would put them in boats, and then they would put them in a torpedo, shoot them into a ship, and then you've got a raptor on the ship.
It's okay. It didn't explode.
No one expected this.
Yeah.
because if you want to take the ship intact,
Yeah.
just release raptors
Oh
on
my
there.
god.
And they'll eat everyone's brains.
But then you got to deal with the
Then you've got
raptors
to-
that are now
now
on the
they've
ship.
got bombs.
No,
that's
no,
what you train
then they
them.
drop.
Bombs
No,
in
they've
their
also
brain,
trained then a
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Bombs in their brain.
So they put a T-Rex on the ship that eats
Suicide
the
Squad.
raptors.
Oh, they just sent Chris Pratt in.
And then
He
they
sorts
got
it all out.
Yeah.
And he goes, easy. Hey, Blue, I'm a man, Blue. There you go. But easy.
I mean, okay, yeah, velociraptors are impressive and all that sort of stuff, but we also have
but
lots
also
of,
apparently smaller.
we also have a lot of deadly small animals as well that we could load into torpedoes.
But that is cool.
Like,
Yeah,
like a
he's
lion.
honey badger.
Or a gorilla.
Yeah.
You know, like just
gorilla.
Nah,
Gorillas
gorillas.
like
Gorilla
gorillas.
torpedo would be pretty
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, like holy shit, there's a gorilla downstairs.
What
The ship's been ruptured by a torpedo, and now there's a gorilla in marine engineering.
Captain, there's a gorilla as well. They just fired some panthers.
Like,
I
really?
suppose that is guerrilla warfare, isn't it?
Nice.
So, but I think everyone's
Yeah.
pretty excited about
It's Jurassic
World.
Park.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
It's of the
It's the
Jurassic
official
Park.
IP, isn't it?
Exactly. So, I mean, it means that, hopefully, Ian Malcolm and Alan Grant can be names I name my builder after without any licensing issues. No
Well, your
Pro Evo
builder.
soccer here isn't going to be, it's not going to be, Bill Grant. It's going to be, they're going to be real names.
Yeah.
Richard Attenborough.
Yeah. None of that. Not Richard. I want David.
Oh, well, that's,
Okay.
Well, that's kind of shitting on his memory.
that really is shitting
Yeah.
his memory.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Poor
moving
guy.
swiftly on to a completely different type of game. We're going to look
But
at
not that different.
Planet Coaster. Oh, in 4K.
Oh, lovely.
But not on this screen or this. But here we go. So basically,
I love the music, Planet Coaster.
it was very good music, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you hear the got the devs?
Sorry,
there
it's really
Struggling
jagged.
to play 4K.
It's a 4K. I should have done it.
They had people from the team. They learned how to play the Planet Coaster songs, and in the after party, they had the live band
Oh, we
Oh,
missed
nice.
that.
playing.
We had to travel back.
The long
3-hour
trip
journey.
back.
Sounded like the party was good.
So
They're showing off new features in this trailer.
Yeah.
Like the staff
New
jumping
types
out.
of coasters and
Yeah.
stuff as well, right?
yes.
Yeah, you can interchange the actual trains themselves between different coasters.
Yep.
They're so slick.
And there's new coasters like the wooden, rickety ones.
Friction ones, side friction ones.
Yeah.
See, I went on one of those in Spain, I think it was, and I lived.
Did you feel
So there you go. That's
Yeah, there you go. You
at
survived
one
it.
point, I wasn't sure if I
Bloody
would,
survived.
but spoiler,
You did it.
completely fine. Completely
Congrats.
fine. But so Planet Coaster, it's a year in. They have over 142,000 community-made items on the workshop on Steam.
It's a lot of items.
it's
Well,
a
there's
bit-
a little
actually got
stats
that
thing there.
video.
You can play that.
Let's watch it now.
Not
That's
that
4K.
way,
Sorry,
come on.
sorry. We'll watch it in normal,
I think
glorious
this was the most
1080.
exciting thing they showed when I was watching.
Oh yeah,
A
all
million
the,
players. This isn't the creation one. This is just the stats.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
can't
go
believe
on
this
to
was a
creation
video.
one. So 3.9 million hours, which
That's
is
a
the
lot.
same time I've spent playing World of Warcraft. Kilometers of path built.
It's a lot.
That's me. I just log in and build.
That's
parts.
it. It's just Shin's part. It's just a maze.
That's pretty good for Steam Workshop. Pretty good.
And then here we go. A load of coaster tracks.
Yeah, right. God.
It's hard to put these into context until you look at it this way. Can circle the Earth 39 times. I would have rounded it up.
Just round it
Yeah.
up.
Round it
That'd
up.
be a really long roller
Definitely, yeah.
coaster.
Nearly 40 times around the Earth.
Oh man,
But-
you get a bit boring after
It
a while.
would, yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah,
you
how
need a
fast is
key
that
as
going?
well.
How fast is that going? You know, like
Well,
is
if
that going to
we're-
take a
It would take a couple of,
few days?
I reckon, a couple of months.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon
Go
so.
around 40 times.
Yeah.
At what speed?
If you were
though?
flying around the Earth, you could fly around the Earth in what, like 16 hours?
At what speed?
16 hours.
At what
the
speed
whole
are
way
you
around?
doing this?
Was that halfway?
That's like
That's half.
about halfway, yeah.
Okay, so what we said?
Let's say 30 hours round.
30 hours to
but that's
fly.
going 500
and that's
miles
going
an hour.
way faster than a...
I mean, the roller coasters go about maybe 50 max.
Okay.
60 maybe.
Well, you can't
so
go to like.
it's going to
It's gonna
be
take a long time.
150 hours a trip. Should we say that?
Times 40.
Times 40.
I think we can all agree that it's not worth.
It's going to
sitting
be
on
a
that
long
roller
time.
coaster. We're
It's
not
going to
gonna
be a
go
long
on it.
time. I mean, actually,
6,000
let's figure it out.
Also, that's
Let's
like
figure it
going
out.
in a
It's
straight
about
line.
6,000
Yeah,
hours.
that's the straight
which
line,
would be
yeah.
really
Over the
boring.
ocean.
6,000.
Hang on.
He's
So
gonna-
we're saying, okay, so 40 hours to fly,
Oh
but we're
my
saying
God.
this is how much slower? We're saying 5 times slower?
Less, more than that. I'd say let's say 8 times slower.
8 times slower.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
hang on.
If you're doing this, surely you can search the
why
average
can't I
speed of a roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Well, a roller coaster.
Come on, hang on.
A roller coaster. What's the fastest roller coaster?
Oh, do it that way. Roller coaster speed.
What's the fastest one? Because
The fastest roller coaster in the world.
yeah, speed no limits. What's
You
this?
want this one?
Well, the Tower of Terror, you fall at terminal velocity, right?
Do you?
No, faster.
I don't know, but you're not going to be falling the
You
whole
can't
way around,
fall
is
at
it?
terminal. What? Unless they
Oh,
power you
speed.
down.
Push you
High
down.
drop speed.
Okay, 60 miles an hour.
60. Okay.
60. Oh,
So,
God.
hang on.
We
So
drive
we're saying it's
quicker
almost,
than
yeah, that's
Go
so with 9
faster on a
times.
motorway.
Times 9.
Yeah, but not in like a
So
tiny little cart.
360 hours.
To do one trip.
Okay, and we're
The
doing
acceleration,
38.8.
Yeah. You don't get as much G-force in a car.
So that's
Oh.
nearly that
Divided
many.
by 24 will give you the days.
Divided by 24.
582
582
like a
days.
year and a half.
Just constant travel.
Yeah.
That's 24 hours.
It's a lot,
day.
isn't it, guys?
So, yeah, so-
I'm saying no to it.
So that's
Yeah, I'm passing
that's
that.
a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
You get there, though.
I mean, if I go,
What if you have
you
like
get
an
the same place you
express
started.
pass, so you don't have to
Well,
queue?
slightly less.
I don't think anyone's going to be queuing to get around.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll go on now. Yeah. Queue me up 500 days.
that's a
It's not like it's a prison sentence or
it's
anything.
a long one, isn't it?
Locked on
It's
the roller
worse than a
coaster.
prison sentence. Like you've got to sleep, you've got to eat on this roller
Consistently
coaster.
at 60 miles an hour.
And it only ever goes over sea. So nothing changes.
Wait, that's Disneyland.
This is
Gotta
the
go fishing.
outro.
Pretty quick fishing.
I like
In
that
fact,
one.
I mean, this one here, I've gone for the outro. Sorry, I don't think they've got the community one on the pack we've been sent.
Well, that's
They're not.
that was a
that's
shame. So
really
we can
interesting.
talk about it.
That was the best thing about
So
the
they
whole
showed
event.
off. What was it, like 5 or 10?
Quite a lot.
There's quite a
There's a
few.
load of
Yeah.
really
There was
interesting
some
ones.
really cool. There was one that was actually a planet coaster. It was a
Yeah.
tiny
Oh,
planet.
yeah, that was
coaster.
pretty
So
cool.
these are
Yeah.
all like
Coaster wrapped
builds
around
that
it.
the community had made. There's some absolutely nuts stuff.
Yeah, I've downloaded quite a few, like some really crazy ones, and they are amazing. Like there's one that was like a huge pyramid, and he went
No,
through.
was
this-
it a pyramid or was it a yeah.
Was it? Yeah, what kind of pyramid?
it looked like a Chichen Itza pyramid from the outside, but you could go inside it. So it's some kind of weird hybrid.
Third kind, the Luxor.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
That's more the Egyptian one. Anyway, it was like this.
Fucking sorry, Captain Pyramid.
I think I find that the angle of the stone.
But it had this really long like thing inside, and you could, it was like an Indiana Jones type thing, like the ride at Disneyland. It was like that, and you was going through all these like underground passages with lights and waterfalls and like explosions and shit. It was cool.
I was most impressed by the coffee place. They showed because it had they built a kind of, it was like a teapot or a coffee mug or something, pouring stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
And they had the
logo.
brown logo going into the streets below and into the, like, it looked like the way they'd coloured the paving area and the seating area looked like a flow of coffee coming out everywhere. I was just like, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was
that's
really
beautiful.
cool.
The amount
Yeah.
of control and detail they'd done that, and the seating area and stuff like that. I was like,
Yeah,
Picnic tables, guys. Picnic tables have been added.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
no picnic
how hard
tables.
it
Yeah, I mean,
Big
you
thing.
played a lot of it. Do you think that's going to be a real impact to the game?
I think it was something that like there was never in the game,
Yeah.
and it was always a bit like frustrating because
Yeah.
you couldn't have like seating
Yeah.
areas
They
for
always
like,
walk around eating.
You just had to have
Yeah.
benches that people eat on. It
but
was-
like being able to have big like picnic areas,
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
or like just eating areas.
And so the other big thing was that food vendors and stall merchants and
Staff.
stuff are going to work shifts.
Yeah,
And so they're going to need to go away and rest.
Go to the staff room, which is a new building as
Yeah.
well,
and
and rest.
But that means you have to employ more people to create a round-the-clock
And make sure
sort of
there's-
thing. But
yeah.
obviously that adds more money, and then maybe you don't need that many people working all the time. Who knows?
I also find it funny because I'm not I really enjoy these games, but I'm not in it for like the simulation. I'm more in it for like the wonder element.
Yeah.
And or just the mischievous element, like with Jurassic World. But like when they add stuff like that, and like you can tell there's loads of people in the audience who are like, oh sweet, yeah, I'm gonna have to manage my stuff and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, can I turn that
another
off?
thing to deal with? Like, I don't want them to have breaks. I like that they're mindless robotic drones. Like, you know, like
I want to build a roller coaster. Yeah. They're working. I don't have to be like, oh, he's not come off the shift again, has he?
Yeah.
The other big thing is the scenario editor. So they basically unlocked all the tools to make scenarios and stuff. So I'm sure there'll be mischievous scenarios.
Yeah.
You know, kill all the staff.
Staff gone.
You can
Kill all the staff.
Separate all the children from their
dies.
parents and have this like trafficking.
Oh,
like,
have
stuff.
the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You have to build a
Are you allowed
maze
to
that
overwork
filters.
them? Get them on like, what was it, £1 contracts? What are those?
Zero hour
contracts. Not £1 contract.
Oh, that's it. Well, you can have a break, but you won't have a job when you come back.
Just get really aggressive.
So just fire them at the end of
Be
the
a
every
really
time someone
aggressive
goes.
boss.
You've got all these underqualified workers. None of them have done any training because that just costs money. Just come in.
You're gonna have to do
go on a
double
break,
shifts for the
Be
week.
fired. Get someone new in.
Everyone
Perfect.
complains about the poor quality of service.
But then
like, I can see why this is a bad idea.
Yeah, they can start enjoying the rest of the park then as well. Once they're not working there, you think they might think, well, I'm in.
Well,
I
you
might as
get
well
a
have
free
gone
pass
there.
for a
Already
week.
in.
Exactly, yeah.
Only a
Is that what
week.
you get paid for?
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah, you get a free entry.
access to the rides.
It's like volunteers at the conventions we go to. I'm like, oh, you've been working nuts over this weekend. How much do you get paid? Oh, I don't. He's like, what? And they're like, well, why are you doing it?
What's the-
Oh, I get a free ticket. I'm like, well, a ticket's not that expensive.
But they don't
is
get to
it?
enjoy the
You're
show.
just working.
Yeah, exactly. You're just coming to work. No, I like it. I like it. Oh, fair enough. If that
Each
makes
to
you
their own.
happy, exactly. I want them in my park.
Much
That's what it
like
is. I got a completely volunteer park. It does
So-
mean occasionally it's closed.
Hopefully they include
yeah.
0 hour contracts because that'd be really useful. Just
if not,
Just from a managerial perspective.
That'd be nice.
the Sports Direct sim.
Yeah.
People are dying in your warehouse. Shut up.
I don't care.
We'll get new people.
On the workshop is Ross's Sports Direct warehouse. You can now download this and put this in your park. In the
I've
centre
sacked
of your
30
park.
people this week alone.
Distributing
great.
huge oversized mugs.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a queue of people
needs a
desperate
pint
for
of
jobs.
tea.
Oh, God,
Oh, Christ. That is what it's like.
I'll try and find a screenshot of the
is what it- yeah.
scenario
Yeah.
thing, but it's not there.
So we haven't got any scenario editor screenshot nor the community stuff.
That's a
But
shame.
Yeah, but
scenario editor, they say it's the same tools they use. Well, nicer interface, but the same tools they use to
Made
make.
it sleek.
So
Because when we played Planet Coaster, it was quite bare bones, really.
It was in the
When we
alpha.
started,
You were
it was in the
alpha, yeah.
And from what the community's built, it looks like it's really fully fledged.
And
Like,
now having the scenarios,
well thought out
there'll
game.
be endless content, so
Yeah.
to speak.
So what
So,
scenarios would
something
you
worth
guys
revisiting.
come up with? Just put
Chris
you on the
Trott,
spot. Yeah.
known felon, is loose in your park.
Ah, brilliant.
Find him.
Find him
Build a
and
euthanasia
incapacitate him.
coaster for
Yes.
him.
You
Yeah.
need to incapacitate him on a roller coaster.
Sort of like a
You need
Where's
to design
Wally?
one. I like that.
It has to look like an accident.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be good.
you try and replicate that time, when Banksy went to Disney World.
Oh, Dismal Land.
And
Yeah.
No, we went to Disney World, and
Oh,
then
did
he
you?
planted like some sort of like terrorist thing somewhere.
What?
Well, no, it was,
That doesn't sound like Banksy.
no,
That sounds like a terrorist.
it was a
Like a
prisoner outfit,
statement,
wasn't it,
yeah.
or something? And as a statement, we could make that scenario, and you have to find Banksy.
Okay.
That'd be good.
I
Wouldn't
like
it?
Look
that.
like.
Well, you don't know.
You don't know. No
Yeah,
one
to
knows.
find
No
out.
one knows.
It's
One of the
retrace
theories is that it's a
So
woman.
that's it.
And
It's
that's
a
why
zero
everyone's
hour
got
contract
to
style,
him.
but really hard.
Banksy's kind of unisex, isn't
Exactly.
it? Could be.
Why are we saying Banksy's a man? Just because we decided?
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
patriarchy
No.
decide that? Disgusting. I think Banksy is whatever Banksy wants.
An
But
ethereal
It could
equally,
even be an animal.
I think Banksy is that one out of
Probably not,
Knife
though.
Attack.
Could be a torpedo gorilla.
Trained in warfare, but his love for stenciling took over. That's why no
15
one can
years
catch
ago,
you.
Bristol was hit by a torpedo. He's been on the run ever since.
By his code
Trying to
name.
stick it to the man.
Banksy.
Banksy thinks he's invincible.
Yeah.
What is this? Untouchable.
That would be brilliant. And he was named Banksy because the plane carrying him went down and they were banking towards the sea.
So
and like
bad.
in a Hodor hold the door moment, he's like, that's all he heard was, I'm banking to the
the sea! Bank into the sea! Bank into the sea! Banksy!
And he still gets around
And
his
that's
torpedo. His torpedo is like his vehicle. That he gets in and drives home.
What was he on a plane if he's a torpedo?
Or you get
They do
torpedo.
that. They
you get
do
torpedo
torpedoes
planes.
out of planes. I've done that in other sponsored content, such as in World of Warships.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't need to name him.
But anyway,
Let's see the outro.
you want to see the outro? We'll watch the outro properly. Okay. So here we go. So this is Disneyland. That is
Wow.
They
literally
recreated it.
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
that is copyright infringement right there. That is
It's too accurate.
That is too accurate.
It's too well
but
done.
lovely.
Wait,
I
is
really
that
like that.
Simon Lewis on the,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Should we go back and see him?
Oh, they got the Dueling Dragons.
There's
I
a
love,
Julian
picture of
Dragons,
Simon
yeah.
Lewis on the right.
I love that.
Where are we seeing him?
On the sign there.
Oh, yeah.
The little like
Oh, there he goes.
silhouette does
Yeah.
look a bit like
in a
Simon.
lovely
Well, that
dress.
looks
Yeah.
like someone in a dress.
Short
and
and tall.
yeah.
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 Tall and mighty. But yeah, so here we go. Dueling
Teacups,
Dragons is a
nice.
fantastic one, but I don't think it's wooden.
Go-karting?
Go-kart bailing out.
One of my favourite
Cinema.
features of the game is like the first-person view, and you're a roller coaster.
So-
you can build a crazy roller coaster, and then
You
just
can have like
Yeah.
triggers and
Do
things.
Do you
on
reckon
it.
I can get a mod and be able to watch YouTube content in my
Oh, yeah.
park?
I hope
That'd
so.
be- wouldn't that be
Yeah,
good?
maybe.
Probably, yeah.
I want to watch, just have a YouTube player in the corner there, just on a playlist.
just
Yeah.
while you're
So while I'm
wandering
building,
around
and
the
every
park.
now,
Yeah.
you know, because equally, if I'm watching the latest, you know, HatFilms video,
Oh, that's not realistic.
exactly, then you know, I don't want to have to tab out to do that.
Yeah.
I should
Or
be able to
just
do
put
that
it
in there.
Just put it in the teacup area and put hardcore porn on.
Well, maybe that as well. Maybe that as well, and then this kid's face would work.
He is
Lots of unhappy children.
Oh
What's
my
going
God.
on?
Just that.
actually
I can't do frame by. Oh, no. Can I?
No,
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 okay.
it's really.
Seeking.
Okay, there we go. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Anyway.
It's gone very.
So yeah, painting on a load of great terrain.
I like that.
Christmas
I like that
land.
The three
Disney
new
again.
coasters, right? There's a water coaster now, which sounds
A
cool.
water coaster.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
yeah, we
part
have
roller
like
coaster,
water
part
rides.
water ride.
Apparently, it's very difficult to code.
I bet it is.
They figured it out.
Yeah, they just chopped out the two bits and put them together.
So you can do a full coaster and go.
Is there a real coaster like that?
I think so. I think I've been on. Yeah, no, definitely. I've been on.
What, a roller coaster
Yeah,
with
we've
the
been on
water?
one. Yeah, we've been on
Towers
ones
when it's
where.
raining, right?
Yeah, theme
No.
rides.
Oblivion.
No,
when
but
it's-
yeah,
No,
we've
no,
been
no.
on. No, we've been on ones where then all of a sudden you go on a bit of track, and it takes you up on a track
a
and
real
then
roller
chucks you
coaster?
back on
Jurassic
it.
Park
Yeah,
one
but
in
no, but
Universal.
they're not
That's just a
That's
log
on
flume.
a that's on a belt. That's not.
just a
Yeah,
log flume.
yeah. But no, I've definitely done ones that
like
have
an
had then a
actual
little.
coaster.
Yeah,
You draft with some loops.
but
at the
not
end.
with loops or anything like that. But with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little swerfy bits, and then
Okay.
push, you're back in the water. You know.
Okay, that sounds cool. Where's
Yeah,
that?
I'm trying to think where it is. I've not been to that many. Could have been like Six Flags or Portaventura or something like that.
They're really pushing the go-kart thing, aren't they?
Yeah, lots
The
of
bumper
lots
cars.
of karting.
I think my favourite video from this game is the video of all the go-karts lined up and a huge crowd of people like crossing over the road right in front of them.
Yeah.
And then they all go and the people just fly and fly off in different directions.
Back to the Future. Is that
nice.
an official thing?
This is the
Did they get?
go-kart.
Because these say
Yeah.
out of time and
It's a
stuff.
theme,
Alright,
right? It looks like it's a
go-karts.
theme.
So can you get this? I didn't know this.
I don't know.
I want to play a like
It's a
a
nice little
you know
theme,
a Hill
doesn't it?
Valley
That's,
DLC.
that's also the area behind it, isn't it? Like the futuristic.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
They've done
yeah.
the square and stuff.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, it's really cool. It must have been a. It must be because it's
Mod or
exactly.
something, maybe.
Yeah, it
Well,
must-
I
maybe
don't know.
they've
There's
got
so many
like
mods. There's
the
like
Universal thing.
150,000 mods for this game.
There you go. Whee. Look at this. It's beautiful. It truly is.
It's a good engine.
That really shows off.
The
a lot
art
of
style, though, they
mods
just
really well.
they've nailed it.
Thanks for coming to us.
That is again, that's brilliant to have that at the end of the teacup ride as well.
Thank you for
Who modded this in?
I don't know. It's all gone crazy. So Planet Coaster, obviously, so that came up in the middle of this presentation, really celebrating that previous year, but they didn't tell us too much about what's coming past. So is it 4 new coasters or 5 new coasters?
Four,
Four,
yeah.
and they showed
did
us
speak
3.
up one, right?
There's
Four
one
new
to come.
But they
rides.
basically
4 new rides.
they
Sorry.
mentioned
Yeah.
that one was a roller coaster and he accidentally slipped out. Whether
Yeah.
that's
So
true or not, I
2
don't
are
know.
coasters, 2 are other rides.
Okay.
They haven't announced one. They announced 3 here.
Yeah, so one of them was a spinning around, I don't know what it's called, but it
Oh
had
yeah,
a cover
the
bit
classic
went over it.
vintage with
Yeah.
the canopy thing.
So
yeah.
a canopy goes over so you can start smooching
Yeah.
while you're travelling at G. Get covered in your own vomit. That's when you know it's a good speed. When you're vomiting and it's
Terminal velocity is just floating in front of you.
I mean, that's the thing. They
Oh,
would have.
wow.
I would have liked that. Maybe if they did like a vomit DLC pack, where it's like they've put
Do people not vomit?
all the motion physics in.
I
No,
think
no,
there's,
but like
there's nausea. Isn't
I
there?
want,
I see,
I
like,
want to see like a
physics.
real. They
There's nausea.
revisit the
Particle
whole
physics.
the whole vomit system in Planet Coaster.
We challenged
Well-
ourselves to make the most vomit-inducing roller coaster.
Yeah, and it worked.
intolerable.
Literally. It was a
No one
drill.
goes
No
Them
one
though,
would
yeah.
even touch it. And,
Yeah.
and
You
that's when
spin
you've done
like
it
a
right.
drill into the ground.
Really?
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And then back up
You go
again.
really deep as well.
It's
You go
so
really
easy.
far down and then really high up.
It
again.
gets
So it's like-
warm.
Yeah.
Generates heat, which
More
powers...
people are just by the side. Hello.
Hey, you found us. Want some cocaine? What? What? Sure. Why are you all
so-
down here doing coke?
So they've got that. Then they've got the side friction wooden roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's
and
a very
apparently
vintage theme.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Looks
Yeah.
stunning in the right light and stuff as well.
And you can swap out all the carts.
But
for
that's the
other
thing. And then
carts.
the other thing they added in was the ability to change pretty much any coaster cart onto any coaster
Any
track.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
guess you can
interesting.
basically create some real health and safety issues.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, I don't know quite how you do like a underslung carriage on a wooden roller coaster. I guess it just
it's
it would
pro- it
be the
probably
other way
really
up
depends
and you'd
on
be
the
They're
upside
like
down.
upside down,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess-
That's like wait, there's a ride like that, I think, where you're like starting upside down.
I went on a ride. You know,
How do you get in?
talking about the Indiana Jones ride
Struggle,
earlier at
struggle.
Disneyland. I was like, first time I've ever been to Disneyland in Paris, and I heard the
best one,
The
obviously.
best one is the Indiana Jones one. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I think the
We're gonna-
Aerosmith one's the best one.
Yeah,
Oh
that's-
yeah,
Rock and roller coaster.
Yeah.
But
It's
so
like
I
Space
went,
Mountain.
I went to the
But with
Indiana
Aerosmith.
Jones one, and I'm
got
like,
like
oh, it's going to
It's
be
even
awesome.
spookier.
And they're like, today we're running it backwards, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go backwards. I can't see anything. They're like, yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And you get on, and it's just like being in a car crash.
Yeah.
You can't see any of the cool stuff. It's just like you can't see the turns coming. So you're just like enduring it.
I think originally it went forwards, and then they changed it to go backwards for like years and years and years.
What's the
And
reason
then
for that?
recently they put it forwards again.
I've just to mix it
Mix it
up,
up,
a bit, I
innit?
guess. But
All right.
And
I've
you've
never
got
been on
probably
There you
do that
got
Planet
bored.
Coaster.
So the regulars have something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
How
don't know
many
if that's an issue if you get
Disneyland
fatigue.
Paris regulars are there?
Can they
Roller
put
coaster fatigue.
Yeah, can they put fatigue in this, do you reckon? So that after playing the game for a year now, it's been out for a year, your park visitors want something new.
Right.
So
Well,
you've
yeah, I
got to.
imagine in order to get more customers, you do need to.
But like saying
make
you can just
new
build it
things
though.
and
That's
stuff.
saying whereas like in real life,
Oh, well.
you're like, oh well, we don't want to spend millions
So much money.
building it. We're
Yeah.
just going to play
I
it
wonder
backwards.
how much it does
Yeah, but
cost
they do
to
though.
build
Like for
roller
example,
coasters.
Old Towers.
Millions.
It's been building
Yeah,
a
yeah.
new roller coaster.
To
Yeah.
design
60
it
people,
from
yeah.
scratch.
Yeah, they've got a new one working. It's a big wooden one.
It's called the head car.
The head slicer.
As
yeah.
opposed to the leg slicer, which was last year's hit.
Oh,
The
God.
Smiler is
Fuck.
absolutely amazing roller coaster.
Yeah,
by the way,
Smiler is incredible.
Is it?
so
Yeah.
so good?
Have you? Could you
I mean, people
download
have-
it? Do people make them?
Maybe, yeah.
They must do.
Oh, yeah,
they
Let's
might
find
mod
out.
them, yeah. But yeah, the Smiler was.
Oh no, it's not logged in.
Got
okay.
the most
I won't do
inversions
it.
of any
Okay.
roller coaster. in
But
the
I'm
world.
sure. I'm
It's
sure they must
honestly, I had a
exist.
headache afterwards because it was just I went on like 3 times.
In fact, can I just Google it?
It is just really like it rounds you about, but it's fun.
I've never been to Alton Towers. I really
I
want
wanna
to
go as well.
Go up there in the middle of the week.
Wasted
sometime.
childhood, mate.
Yeah.
Smiler and
And
Oblivion.
Let's
Oh.
see this. This is. I mean, I'm just going
Here
to
we
meet
go.
this. Now available on Steam Workshop. Yeah, I thought so.
Perfect. Alpha
So,
2.2.
how do I get rid
Right.
of?
They did it in Alpha
annotation?
2.2.
You just
Cross it off.
Cross it off, isn't
Have
it?
you used YouTube before?
Yeah, but no, I don't want to.
Okay.
This is
So
great.
this is a Smiler, right? Or is
Smiler,
this?
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
that
mate's
looks like
Smiler.
So is this? It's on the workshop as well. But how does it work then? So it's just loads of
There's
crazy
loads
loops.
of inversions.
Just
yeah.
loads of loops. It's
14
got a world
custom
record for it.
inversions.
It's got a world record for doing it, yeah.
And you
That's
sat
crazy.
up on it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
However, there has been a controversy in the fact that there was a crash and people lost like the use of their legs.
I thought it was
Oh, wait,
Oblivion.
no,
Was
that
that
was
just
Smiler.
Smiler?
Use.
Oh, that was the
Genuinely,
Smiler.
That was
a-
Smiler.
Thing is, also
That was
Turps,
Smiler,
it goes,
Well,
it
so
gets
the
halfway,
new ride,
and it goes up
Yeah,
again.
the new
They
ride.
had chopped people's
people-
legs off.
Yeah.
It crushed
not-
their legs, yeah, because
but it
that
was-
was human error.
It was
not
because
meant
they
to
left a carriage on the track, right?
Yeah,
and they
didn't-
hit a carriage.
Yeah.
The
What?
guy like forcibly
There's a
put
cart
the
crash.
next one through,
Yeah.
even though there was like a warning.
So it was a human error thing.
Yeah.
This
Human
is,
error? But
this is identical.
How do you let humans make that error?
Well,
that's crazy.
You can see them. So basically, you see the top left. There's a
Yeah.
window there, and you can see the person who operates it.
Yeah.
And it's like
Now,
a
if they're on their
spotty
phone
TV.
or
Shouldn't there be a
looking away,
button
you want to
that
worry.
just says you can't
wanna
do
panic
it?
because you know
Oh,
they're
it's
not paying
good first
attention.
person.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're
Just
going to see
idly
the smiler
pressing a
now.
button.
Whoa! Straight away.
Is this
you're-
really what it's like?
It's,
Yeah, yeah.
This is it. This is exactly the
Oh
same.
my god.
See, this is
Yeah.
the cool thing about this community
That's
content,
low.
isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. Well, I remember on old Roller Coaster Tycoon games that you could just download the whole theme parks. Like you could download.
Yeah, I'm
Tower.
sure.
Like a save.
But the thing is, ultimately, then what are you doing? Unless it is
Join the rights.
You just
It's
pretend
like-
you're going
not
there.
even placing these
It's like
things
map
now.
packs
Just,
in
They should-
Minecraft and stuff. It says you can build upon it and kind of like either
Yeah.
enjoy the rides as they are or learn from them.
Or just like you're thinking about visiting, so you
Yeah.
want to scout the place.
Yeah.
that'd be
sure,
good. Yeah, plan out the perfect route to maximise the number
Set
of.
some waypoints.
I'm going to use Frontiers
We're
own
on this one
crowd.
first, this one next. This
I mean,
one's
this
going to be
looks
too busy
brilliant.
this time.
This looks great fun.
It's a fantastic
Yeah, it's
coaster.
well
It
done.
really is.
So I'm going to Disneyland in a couple of weeks, just before BlizzCon, and
nice.
they're building Star Wars Land there.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars
yeah.
Land.
That's going to be...
We might
I
be able
really
to
love
find that in the workshop.
the Westworld
So
idea
is this
they're
the,
doing.
is this
Oh,
the
really?
girder where
Oh,
you
yeah,
get taken out?
the
So
hotel.
this is
Yeah.
this is like
That's
a
gonna be
it's like a
cool.
double coaster. You get like another lift up and then you go down again.
Oh, so you get around twice.
No, it's just different. But
You just have another chain
it
bit.
just like makes it longer.
See, the
That's
modding
crazy.
community are the ones that really make this game that bit extra.
Crazy. This is. You ready? Here we go. That's a big vomit there, definitely.
Over
and
the
then another
queue.
loop,
Whoa!
a loop into a
Oh,
swirl.
wow. Oh my
I mean,
God.
this is pretty crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a
And this
long
is, and then you get
coaster.
sprayed by water.
Also, the fact that this feature works in like first
Yeah,
person
man. Like
is really
it's
cool and
so accurate as well.
it's fun. Yeah. I don't know if this has VR, but it'd be so cool. to
Oh,
have this.
yeah.
I remember
Oh,
we
that-
said at the time we were like, just everything looks good in VR, but like this would be.
There we
Nice.
go. And so that was a
Feel like you're
smiler,
on
the-
and then they've also got Oblivion in here. I think,
Yeah,
as
I
well.
want to see Oblivion.
I like
This is, here we
Oblivion.
go. This is the
I've
drop.
done
Oblivion
Oblivion.
is-
Don't look
There were
down.
no queues for Oblivion when I
How
went.
do they make it stop?
Oh, shit.
Oh my
What?
god.
They
It-
made
Oh,
it
they
stop.
do.
Oh, my God.
Have we not been down this before?
No,
Yeah.
I've never
Oh,
been
man.
there.
And they release it and then it's
Oblivion is
whoa.
nuts.
I'm scared
That's terrifying, that bit.
It's so
yeah.
now.
fast.
Shit.
They've done a
You
really
go
good job
into
again.
the ground.
Really quick.
That's how. Yeah.
really
Oh my God,
quick,
look how,
man.
Look
how
at
big
this,
the queue
rams.
is.
That's the whole ride, by the way.
Rams.
Like, that's it.
Man,
That's,
just-
yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, yeah. You go
That
up.
actually
It's
looks
all about
very
that drop.
accurate. They've done a really good job,
Yeah.
even with the scenery there.
So there you go. So you
How
can,
does that
you
compare
can get
to that,
those on
that
the.
thing we went to in Germany, Ross? You know, the thing that's
Oh no,
rocked us.
I think the
Which
one
was
in Germany
scarier?
was worse.
Right.
We were hanging up there for ages.
Okay.
This
yeah.
one isn't that long. It's like a couple seconds, and then you go, "Ooh," and then you're down, and it's like over. That one was prolonged.
Okay, hold on to your butts.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for the big one. Okay, this is Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and find a video.
The intro.
That's the
That's the
outro.
outro.
It would say
Can
it.
you see Planet Final?
There's Leaf.
I don't think there is
Chieftain.
one.
There's the
Maybe we
Chieftain
don't have
model.
it. No, I
there.
don't. Okay, because the thing. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we can't show. The intro basically had us get
Oh,
scanned
the
by a
alien.
laser,
Yeah.
and it was
Oh,
really cool.
yeah, yeah.
What are they called, Smith?
The
The
Thargoids.
Thargoids.
Yeah.
Which isn't
I've got a
MSCI.
Thargoid problem. That's
Yeah.
why I put on weight
It
so
looked like it.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think my
And
cat's
it's-
got that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Cat's got
I've
Thargoid
had my
issues.
Thargoid removed.
yeah.
That's why I'm so tall.
The thing is that I thought, because basically what happens is you see Thargoids come along, they blow up a ship, and then they keep going,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they turn round. One of them turns around and comes back, and I thought,
Then they start firing.
oh, they're
shit.
going to blow us up. Oh, and then they scanned us, and actually it's really cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah,
really
man,
interesting.
this is scanned.
Oh,
What date did you get?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I did not expect it to
Stupid.
actually hit a laser.
No.
Yeah, but we can jump in and show some of these new ships. So they showed off some of the. So here we go. This is the new ship here.
All right.
So you can see on
view of
here that is you can see what they've gone for is to try and kind of reference Elite's heritage here.
Classic diamond shape.
And I
No,
think
that's a pyramid, actually.
I think it's a Chechen Itchen.
Chichen Itza.
But that has been remade now in a
Ah,
beautiful.
yes, wow.
Still early
So these are
concept.
all early concepts, just block outs. It's Blocktober, so game developers are allowed to share these.
Is it
but-
really a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah,
Blocktober,
it is,
yeah.
yeah.
and they're-
No.
So you got Inktober that
Oh,
kind of want to be
Blocktober.
artists like you do.
Yeah, I
And,
did one.
Yeah, you
They
did
got
one.
the- they
And
got
I
there
couldn't be
before.
asked to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Terrible. But Blocktober is for level designers, really, where they do the block counts. So when they make a level, they just make it out of cubes first and see if it's fun, then they make it pretty. Here we go. We've got some early
Or pyramids.
detail being put in around the front of the ship here.
I mean, if I could create that, I'd be incredibly happy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wouldn't that be good? That'd be
It's a
fantastic.
little bit more than
Oh, it's
blocking
easy.
out, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
We've got this
Symmetry
nice.
tool.
Quite detailed.
Yeah, you just build
3D
half
design.
of it, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
build half, just
Yeah.
flip
Flip it.
Done.
Easy.
Next.
I mean, designing spaceships has got to be a great job, hasn't it?
It's
Like-
up
I don't
there,
know.
isn't it?
Not so much if you work for Elite, because they're all triangles.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
They're
not.
not.
The new one.
They're
the new one.
also
Pelican's
the
amazing.
Pelican from Halo.
There it is,
So this is the early concept, and
They
then
even
they
say
core
that.
it
the
out,
chieftain.
and
yeah.
that's
It
the
does- but it-
cockpit's pretty cray.
Looks like Master Chief's.
It also
Oh,
looks
I'm
like
going
the
this
ship
way.
from Avatar. You know, the one with
Oh,
the...
it does a
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
real
Yeah.
classic design.
With the baddies
Yeah.
in, but here we go. We've got a
Love that.
turnaround. You ready for this?
Oh.
I'm really
I do
hoping.
like that.
They haven't confirmed or denied it yet. I'm really hoping there's VTOL. So they'll pivot on their point, so you can land
that'd be
vertically.
cool.
Like,
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
they
You
look-
know you can, right?
I know you can with like thrusters,
Yeah.
but like that
Oh,
would
you mean
be
they actually move?
The actual things move.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
Yeah, that'd be really
I mean,
cool.
yeah, it would be a little bit pointless in Elite, but like
I like that though.
You'd see other ships doing it and be like, "Oh, mine can do that, but I can't. I
can't
see it."
see it, but other people when they look at
It's
me,
happening.
You can
Other
control
people
out
see me
space.
doing it.
Yeah.
You can go to an external view.
You can actually go into third
that's
person.
something that's I think would like maybe they'll announce it coming up, but it was something somebody even shouted out during the presentation. Space legs. Like I think the game would benefit so much.
Space legs!
Imagine being able
Call
to
the
crawl
doctor,
around on
he's
the
got
outside
space
of your
legs.
ship and repair it.
That would be really cool.
Right?
Oh.
So
Or just be on a tether and just like, boom.
yeah,
Oh.
it
Just swing around it.
Just give it so much more of a wondrous aspect. Like, but also when you fly too close to suns and things like that for too long, you get module damage.
Yeah.
So instead of like actual hull damage, bits of your modules will go down. So like
so you have to go out and fix them.
So it'd be awesome to go out and fix them with like a blowtorch or something. Like, I think it would just give it that human element. You know, like that
goodness.
it doesn't make
4K.
it doesn't make you feel like you're
Go
the
and
ship.
fix my module
You
again.
know.
Just stop at a station, get out, go
Yeah.
to a club.
Yeah. Like Eve introduced it
Just
after a
Sure,
long,
yeah.
long time.
Yeah, you could go around this
The
to
space
space,
club.
stations. couldn't
Your
you?
spaceship nodules, all right? No, they're a bit fucked.
Nodule, did you say?
I did say nodules, yeah. Your
But I, don't know, I
nodules
think
fucked.
this is kind of cool to see them make this out of what was essentially a triangle with some lines on it.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you think
You know.
the people that played
The chain
the
guns, are
original
those big
Elite,
enough?
in their head, they remember it looking like this?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
it
it
was
was
like-
exactly the same.
Yeah, that is exactly how it was.
Well, actually, no, the cockpit's inside in the wrong place.
It is kind of crazy how the memory works like that. Like,
I don't know, because obviously it's...
Maybe there's a limit.
There's no way.
There could be a limit to it.
Yes, it feels
I
like
mean, here you can see the engines on the back are kind of two
True.
smaller triangles.
Did they get that right?
Whereas now, they are
oh, yeah,
more
they're not quite
rectangle.
accurate.
And so I don't know if people are feeling
they couldn't do
it's not
rectangles
accurate
back
enough.
then, could they?
no, we didn't
It
have
was all
technology.
triangles.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
probably-
They're always
Pyramids.
overcomplicating things.
you could do two triangles into a rectangle, but you know
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
made of
Well.
CPU power.
No.
Jeez. Wow, two triangles.
Crikey.
So what's new coming to Elite?
Mining. So they're going to redo mining. So they gave us the whole year. So we've got a whole year
the road
planned.
map.
I love how we,
like a
we met the
space
dev
map.
before we saw this presentation, and Smith went on for about 10 minutes about how crap mining was.
Yeah, well,
This dev. And the whole time he was just
It was
thinking,
just like shivering.
I can't tell you, but yeah, we're changing it.
Just wait,
Yeah.
wait till later. But evidently, wait till later, and then wait maybe a year.
Yeah,
I think
the
it's part-
2018.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but they're going to be
Jeez.
introducing a whole new revamp for some of the core systems.
Yeah. And the other one
in-
is trading. So one of the
Hang
big
on, I
things.
might have a picture for it. Hang on.
When
Keep talking, but I might find one.
when trading in Elite, you unlike Eve, for example,
No.
which is
There's
probably
no
what it's
trading
more
shops.
commonly compared to in some ways, you don't have trade information available. So you have to go on Elite Dangerous database. I don't know if you guys do that, and it gives them
Check prices.
It uses an API to update prices of certain things. So you'll buy, I don't know, like gold, metal in one place, and then fly off and sell it out somewhere else. They've said that they're going to improve it and add more trade data inside the game, which
Also, the planets
is
are being
sorely
improved, right?
needed.
Yeah. So one
Yeah,
of the first
definitely.
things that's going to happen, this is going to be in Q1 update, I think, is they're going to improve the look of planets, both
They're
in,
redoing the-
in universe
Yeah.
and on
I think they
on
said they
Terra.
were going to add some new ones
yeah.
as well.
So
Well,
here,
this is
this is a concept.
This is a
so this is
concept.
paint over. They're improving the tech around doodads and dropping down all the blocks and boulders. But they're also
Scatter.
they're also going to be looking at some of the terrain generation as well.
We're also going to be doing an exploration update as well. So,
So this
they,
is- yeah.
they're going to introduce a codex, they're calling it. I don't know if that's just a working thing. But essentially, with exploration, it's going to have like a list of like places you've been, what you've discovered, where else you might be able to go
Captain's
to discover
log.
new things. Exactly.
That'd be
Captain's
cool.
log.
Yeah, see, that's another thing that we don't have a picture for, but they're redoing the news in the game
With the voice.
to be audio.
Yeah.
So you can actually
Yeah,
have
like Siri
updates
or-
playing through as you're flying around,
you
which is great
spend-
because I don't want to read.
You spend
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
much
once
time
you're trying
just
to-
like jumping and flying forward.
Yeah.
you don't actually do much in your
to
cockpit.
get
other than-
exactly, and to have an update that says like that a rogue bandit by the name of Al Smithy 92 has been
losing control.
exactly,
Worrying
yeah.
about his modules.
Al
Yeah.
Smithy 92. I thought
My
it was
modules are
XXX
going out of
Sephiroth XXX.
Yeah, it is. That was his old account.
69.
No,
I actually used to
69.
know somebody who was called Sephiroth.
No, you
And
didn't.
the
Wait, you,
username.
you
Like,
mean
yeah.
you played Final Fantasy 7?
No. I mean, as in, like, they used
wasn't
the
an
username
Iceman.
Sephiroth.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
But yeah,
That's like everyone.
A lot of people.
I used to know somebody, he had a really big sword and long hair.
Yeah, killed my girlfriend.
This is a really cool one.
So this is Q4 again.
Oh,
So
yeah.
squadrons. So you're going to be able to have capital ships.
Oh yeah, you can have a carrier.
which is
Carriers.
Yeah, that was really cool.
crazy.
A mobile home base.
And you respawn there. You have all these other stuff.
Refuel,
You've got
restock.
better comms between your squad as well. So it's
Basically
basically
a
like clan
clan.
system.
Yeah.
But
So
holy
you got
moly.
it's
That's
like a
gotta be so
guild
much
hall
more
ship.
enhanced.
Yeah.
That.
But
Wow.
you're flying around in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can. I guess you can dock into it and then jump the.
Depends how large
Well,
your
they were
ship is,
saying it was
probably.
Yeah.
You can respawn there and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
a pretty good base of
Yeah.
operation.
I wonder who flies it.
I guess a dude.
The leader.
The leader,
Yeah.
the squadron leader.
He draws
Well, they said
straws
that there was ranks in
Yeah, there's like a
Yeah.
the squads. So
But the
can
thing
give,
is, if
like,
I was the leader of the squadron, I wouldn't want to fly it. I want to have someone fly
Well, you
it
can,
for me.
yeah,
you can make
exactly.
a pilot, give him
Yeah.
permissions.
The thing is,
Yeah.
they're going to be
Yeah.
expensive, so whoever buys it gets to decide, basically.
I guess,
It's like
yeah.
you have a car.
But the thing
Well, I
is,
guess you'd all chip in. For
this
it,
is
though.
where we would
Yeah.
leverage our online reach
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
say.
just people
wanna-
do it for us.
No, exactly. I'd be like, okay, who's
Send me my
got a
ship.
rich squadron? I want in.
Who could buy
Like,
us?
I'm not gonna
pilot,
have
yeah.
the normal player experience of trying to find and work my way up and prove my value and worth. I'm gonna be like, look. Daddy wants to fly in a big ship. You're going to let me have the reins for the day, and I'm going to jump us into a star and cost everyone hundreds and hundreds of pounds of real money in what I've ruined. That's what I want. That's what I
The
genuinely
other
want.
big thing they're improving upon and adding to is the narrative, right? So
Yes.
the whole alien thing, the intro.
Yes, there's
about
more
these-
Guardians.
These aliens coming in. They're going to branch out the narrative.
I don't know if
make
I've got a picture of
more
any of it.
interesting
I don't think I
things
do.
in the world to discover.
No, I don't. But I do have a sizzle outro,
There
only
we go.
available in
That'll
4K.
be good.
So hopefully this plays okay.
That's a Type 9, I believe.
That is sizzling like bacon.
Here we go.
look at
Look,
that.
I've done this before.
Well, I love that when we were there, we're just watching people that never played before, just bouncing off all the walls, trying to get out of this little.
I was guided to...
little
There's
slot.
the
Oh, there they are. There
That's
they
one
are.
of the... Yeah, that's
There's
one
a
of the-
thyroid.
That's the aliens.
There we go. Boom. Explodes. Scoop.
But wait,
Glandular.
that's not
Shot
all you do
over.
now. You got to carry on the narrative.
Quick, pick up his little alien ball bag.
Get his spoilers. Get his nutsack.
What is that?
It's his heart. It looks like a heart. Hang on, you'll find it
It's a
now.
ship.
We'll see it now. Hang on, we can pause.
gonna scoop it
there
up.
you go. That's a heart, isn't it? Look at all
Yeah,
the
definitely.
all the ventricles
Yeah.
and stuff, which means that the ship
It's life.
Is
was a body.
Organic.
Definitely not a diseased ball.
The ship was a person.
It's a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
So they also showed a video of like a load of elite players discovering alien stuff on the
I go
surface
big?
of
There
a
we go.
planet.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
and
found
that was
some of that
some of the
stuff.
Guardian stuff.
And that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
they're going to
Moroku.
add to.
That's some of the forerunning stuff.
we just sold
so
countless
scoops it
amounts
up,
of stuff.
okay, and then he's sort of like, let's get out of Dodge.
This is fine.
But uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
They're not happy about
bigger
that.
ones and they're red.
And there's more of them.
Look at this, and that. Look, you can see his face.
Yeah.
That's his face.
That's a thing.
That's a face.
Such a pretty floral pattern. they've gone
And then
That's
that's
pretty
it.
cool.
You better run.
Does anyone remember
So he had missiles up his
spirographs? Do you remember
Yeah,
spirographs?
yeah,
Everyone,
yeah.
yeah? This is basically spirograph the spaceship.
It's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there we go.
Limpets.
Strange.
They're all limpets.
Just 4 seconds of black at the end there. It's like they were trying to get the YouTube post roll. I'm just going to put a bit on the end there. That's fine.
Man, Elite is so immersive. Like it's the reason why I got a flight stick, and I don't
Yeah.
regret it at all.
Same.
I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to kill
I've
this.
never
Text to
played. I've never
speech.
played any other game with my joystick.
No.
But I still don't regret
Excuse
buying it.
me?
Nothing else.
Equally, it's the best VR game. Like in terms
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
no other game I've played longer than an hour.
When you look
know,
down, you
like-
see your hands.
Yeah.
And like.
and the 3D,
Don't move your elbows, though.
the
If you move your
3D
elbows,
user
you
interface.
ruin the illusion. Because it can't track your elbows. But when you move your hands around on the sticks, they move.
I want
Yeah.
to use the Oculus Touch, and then you grip the sticks with that, so
How
that
do
when
you-
you move
what?
your hands away, your
just
hands.
you need to get an Oculus Touch enabled flight stick
But
that you
you
can
just
dock
lock
into.
in.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
then you
God.
can take it away and
That'd be
punch an
great.
alien like Will Smith in Independence Day. Just
Welcome to Earth.
welcome to Earth, bitch.
But I want to get up. I want to go in that door behind my seat and then just go chill out in bed.
Or just map your house.
Some of my space
to be the
food.
spaceship.
You start getting a what's the Windows one? The HoloLens.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
You play an AR version of it.
Yeah.
So you can just
Gargoyles in the sink.
yeah. Oh, no!
That's what I want though.
I like this animation as well. When the guy scoops in, you see
just
the
little
you see the ball sack kind of
squidges.
Yeah,
It
squidges. So if you watch this.
It's definitely
Squid.
squidgy.
I want that to be my lifeless corpse, basically. And for my
Scoop 'em up.
squaddies to come in.
We'll clone him.
He's lucky it didn't pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You'd think you could have a really messy, because that's
I mean,
going fast.
you can't
It's a
hit them
bad
too
time.
fast though when you're using with the cargo scoop.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it.
They
Yeah.
bounce off somewhere random,
Yeah.
and then you got to find them again.
No gravity, so it's just going to be bouncing around your cockpit until you stop, right?
No,
Yeah.
That's not how. It's
no, that's not how that works.
All right, well, that's not how it works.
No.
But
No.
yeah, I was playing it last night. I was playing it late last
you.
night, and I just want more immersion things. You know, I just bought a passenger cabin thing.
Yeah.
on my
Oh,
big
yeah,
ship.
yeah, yeah.
I want to see him back there, or just like, yeah, come sit at the front. You
Yeah,
can touch
come
the
on,
joystick.
it's cool.
Yeah,
Or like
it's
have a
cool, I
little
don't mind
screen
it.
where I can like monitor
Just a
on the
rear
security
view
camera
mirror.
or something.
So you're not allowed
So
to
maybe
walk
you-
around
you-
the ship then?
Not really. No.
What
See,
ship,
Trots picked up a couple of amorous people, and he's trying to he's doing it, but he's got that classic movie trope of the limo driver looking at the mirror as he's
Screen goes down.
yeah. Oh, come on! Ah, yeah.
Stop looking at me.
That'd be
Trevor.
good. I'd like that. I would like that as an update. That'd be brilliant. Frontier, if you're watching.
Q4.
Yeah, exactly. Q5.
Q5.
One button to look behind you.
Q5.
Oh, hello.
But I don't know. So yeah, I was excited to see these things. It's brave to kind of say what's happening this year. So it'd be interesting to see.
And commit to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They have to now. They've done it. It's on record.
thing is, there's nothing like Elite. The closest thing is Star Citizen, which is like the game that might never be made.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care
it's
about
not
Gary
nowhere near
Oldman
ready.
and that like bullshit single player campaign.
Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman, just being like,
Gary
hey,
Oldman's in it.
yeah, they're all
spent the
famous
whole budget
actors.
on it.
That's what it is. Yeah,
You
they've
don't
got
need
this
to,
great
clearly.
movie. This is a bass clarinet or whatever you say it was. So there you go. That's all you need. You don't need an actor. You need a musician
At least they've
And
actually
actually
got
a
a working
game that
game.
you can play.
and an actual game that's playable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, look at these. Look at these guys. These are scary.
cool.
Scary people.
It's cool.
And I'm hoping again, I'm gonna start playing, but I get to play as these guys.
Yeah.
Kind of the overpowered.
Oh, imagine
yeah.
Is
Wait,
that not an option to
I think-
play
yeah.
as an evil?
But that's part of the narrative thing. It's like you
can be a
learn
pirate.
their technology, and then everyone gets these
New
cool
hard
weapons.
points and modules
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Use alien
Good.
weapons. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Shit. No, I'm logged in right now, and as soon as we stop, I'm going to complete my jump circuit. It's 30 jumps. It's going to take me about
30
an hour.
jumps.
30 jumps.
What are you doing it
Really?
for?
Like what?
To get back to my ship.
To get to
I
the
was in
end.
Merope harvesting barnacles like a year ago.
Barnacles.
And I've come back. I need to go back. Research.
the alien barnacle.
What ship have you got?
Been scraping
It's like
barnacles
some
off
weird
ship.
to Cobra Mark III that I'm in at the moment. But I've got a vulture waiting for me, it's
I like-
an exciting time. I'm going to pick up a dolphin and go passenger running.
I just
can
like this
afford it.
whole
In
sort
real
of
time, living
this.
elite.
You're this weird sailor who's been like lost at
need
sea,
some space
and it's just like I've been riding space barnacles, but I found my way back to start my own passenger journey.
Ow, back to my ship. Oh, God, 30 jumps.
Yeah.
I can tell you a thing or two about
There you
it.
go.
Time
So
hour.
exactly for some people. That's fun. So I hope
it
you
is.
enjoy. No, the 30 jumps. I hope you enjoy those 30 jumps. I hope they're magical.
You got a fuel scoop.
Yeah, you need one. for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do
He's,
that.
he's paddling halfway. I'll get there. Don't worry. It'll be only another year before I get home. That's fine.
Barnacles, wait for me!
That's good. These barnacles are worth
Things you
fortune.
can actually
By the time he
fly.
gets there, they've fixed
Between-
things. They've nerfed it.
Like you can actually fly between places at real speed, like without
Oh
the
my-
frame shift.
but it's like
it
over a
tells you
year.
how long it's going to take.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
year.
It's going to be like
Yeah.
3 years, but I wonder if you actually just left it going for 3 years, if you would actually
There's got to
get
be
there.
someone that's doing that.
Well, I think your electricity
So,
bill's
somebody-
going to be pretty
someone's
high.
got
and stuff,
right.
yeah.
This is
Crashed
realistic.
halfway through.
We were
I don't
saying
believe in
like
frame
There were
shift.
several updates.
I really want there to be someone who's converted their garage into it. To have
Yeah.
a rear
that's-
projection, like you go in, like it's
Oh.
like Cerebro from X-Men.
They've created
you're
the whole
surrounded
back of the
by
ship.
this
Yeah.
wraparound.
You
so
go
have to
through
put
the
the goggles
door.
on.
Yeah.
They've got the bed.
You're just in the cockpit, exactly,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you just play the game.
That'd be amazing.
And then you get your immersion shattered when they introduce the first person walk around your
Yeah.
spaceship.
Yeah.
Ah, now my whole garage switch doesn't work.
Damn it.
Oh, now I'm walking around whilst I'm clearly sat down in a spaceship.
Now I have to get a VR headset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for watching, guys.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed us recounting what happened. If you actually want to watch the actual keynote, it's available on Frontier's YouTube channel and
the
on their
talks
Twitch
are
stuff.
great.
The talks. Watch the paleontologist. Holy moly!
Yeah, man, it's good.
Very
You know, Jack Horner, Alan Grant.
Yeah.
You're alive when they start to eat you. They really do move in herds. Holy moly, that guy.
Yeah.
That
What
was
a guy.
that was phenomenal.
What a man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Anyway, thanks for watching. We hope you check out all of our vlogs. I have 3. So maybe watch a couple of
If you
those.
can call them that.
HatFilms have got one, Sjin's got one, Duncan's got one, and Tom's got one.
Us actually at the event.
I think we're all
Yeah.
in each of them
Yes.
at one point.
There's a lot of
So-
there's crossover
There's a
and
lot of
story
crossover.
plots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
if anything was in mine,
Yeah.
all the audio didn't record. So what we did instead is HatFilms sat in here with me, and we talked as we watched
It was
them.
similar to this.
So
it was very similar.
it was close
different.
to this.
It was bite-sized.
This
it
is more
was-
about the
yeah.
features and the new releases.
Exactly. So anyway, thanks for sticking with us. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks again to Frontier for sponsoring this stream.
Yes.
And we will see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, literally in like 1 minute.
Bye.